shoes and you can play flip-flops and shorts and bathing suit top if you want. There's a ton of disc golf courses now, so if you guys get interested, they're pretty much everywhere. Today I'm going to teach you about how to choose a disc, how to drive your disc, and how to putt your disc. Because it is a lot like golf. There's a bunch of different plastics. We're going to start off with the plastic. This is called Pro Plastic. It's a little bit heavier, and this is called Candy Plastic, and it's a little lighter, but it's also more flexible than this stuff is. I prefer Candy Plastics because they fly better, they wear better. This will eventually crack, and you won't be able to throw it anymore. This one won't. When you're buying your discs, everybody is different. It's kind of like a club. Instead of different lengths, you do different weights. Your weights are all listed inside of here. For a driver, you're going to want a little bit of a heavier disc. There's also different kinds of discs, so depending on what they do, you're also going to want a different weight for that. These two are drivers. These ones are going to go the farthest. You can also use them for mid-range. And then this one's a putter. They don't make Candy Plastic putters, or else I probably have one. With your putter, you want it to be heavier. I'm also going to teach you the difference between driving today. When you have a disc, these are your drivers. I don't throw like a frisbee. I'm not really good at frisbee, so when you're throwing and you're driving your disc, you can either throw like this, which is like regular, or this is called sidearm. I'm a sidearm thrower. When you throw it, you want to get your fingers. You grip it completely different than a frisbee. You put your finger in here and your thumb up here, and you get whatever is good for you, and then you take it, and all you're going to do, I'm going to do it really, really short, guys. Yeah, you just take it and you let go.
That was short.
See, I tried to do it short.
Okay.
That one went straight with different discs, depending on how you throw them. This one's an orc. That one was a beast. That one's going to go straight. I'm not going to be able to show you how to S-hook this one. But when you throw ones like this sidearm, you can actually get them. So if your basket's over there, you throw towards here, and it'll actually hook over to your basket. It's kind of cool. It's kind of like a boomerang and a frisbee. Also, when you're driving, there's not a lot here. A lot of disc golf courses have a ton of trees. So you don't want to lose your disc. These things are like $20 a piece, and you can lose them in a tree in 2 seconds. So if you get caught up in the woods and you need to drive far, I call it hucking. They call it hucking. You take your disc sideways. Don't do this very often. They don't like it on the disc golf course. And you just throw it like that. It'll get you out of anywhere that you need to go. When it comes to putting, you want to be a little bit easier. I don't know if you guys have ever been disc golfing, so I'm going to explain it like you haven't. There's a basket, and it's got chains, and it kind of hangs like this, and there's a pole. So it stands about this tall, and there's a little tray at the bottom, and there's chains that hang around it. You want to aim to get it to land in the little tray at the bottom. So when you're putting, get my help out of the eyes, you want to take, and instead of throwing it like this, you're not going to get very good aim. You put your finger in the front, fingers on the bottom, and then you aim for where you're going. So that was it. A lot of people, when they're playing disc golf, they feel like because they're beginners, they're not going to be good at it. People aren't judging you based on how you throw these things. They're actually, it's pretty easy. It's a lot of fun. Driving, when you're going to drive, and you usually have like a cemented plat. It's about like from this line to this line. It's where you actually drive. A lot of people will start back here and they'll run because you can get a lot more momentum. And when you're throwing these, you are throwing them up to 400 yards like you would for a par 4 golf course. And I don't know, there's disc golf course everywhere. You can teach yourself. It's about $20. Maybe a course fee might be like $2, but usually it's free to play. So I encourage you guys to get up and get outside and play.
Thank you.